This is Smithy.tv.
What's going on? JJ Lieberman Meltdown. I got a couple fantastic guests in who are very unhappy to be here already. Keven Soldo and Jarrett Campbell. How you guys doing?
You said it.
Yeah, you already answered.
How you? But why?
What? I didn't even know the show was called The Meltdown. Did you
The
know
Meltdown.
that? You never said that.
Does that? What should? Well, I don't want to.
Why are you calling it The Meltdown?
Because the idea is that people have.
Why'd you add an R at the end of
that
idea?
word again.
Idea.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's English.
It's an accent. Idea.
That's not an accent.
No, that's being stupid.
Okay, hold on. So before we get into like being smart and stupid, so I was telling Soldo last night a story about your name is Jarrett. For those, is Jarrett with two T's. But I thought the two T's sounded like a D. So I would call you, like, I knew you for 6 months, but I was saying like Jared, but you never picked up on it. And someone said, dude, it's not Jared, it's Jarrett.
Yeah,
and I said,
told you that.
Was that you? No, I knew, but I thought the two T's were a D sound. Like, you know, PHY makes a sigh. PHY makes a sigh, right? Like psychology. Right, yeah.
PSY.
Oh, PSY. Yes. Okay, hold on. So this is rolling, guys. PSY. What did I say? PHY? We're recording. So
You're gonna edit all this out, right?
No, this is good to go. We got to get you out of here. So PSY. I said PHY.
How do you say butt? Do you say bud?
Say
Is that what you
pajamas.
do?
Pajamas.
What about butt? There's two T's in
Yeah,
butt.
but how
That
do you
doesn't
say?
make a D
But how do you
sound.
say little? You don't say litla.
Why would?
You don't say little.
Little.
Oh my god.
But you could. But if you read it, it looks like litla. Little. What is it? Litle?
Is this a spell? What is happening?
Okay, hold on.
What are we doing?
You see the weather out there?
Hold on.
We
Okay.
walked
You
in a
see what we
goddamn
came through?
snowstorm. It took me. I'm
parked on the wrong
downtown
street.
already, and it took me 40 minutes to get here. And you want to talk spelling?
Yeah,
Okay.
we didn't even park on Elm Street. We had a fucking
When you guys were walking into the studio,
nightmare on Elm Street.
you guys
That's
were
what I would call it.
separated so far, like you were mad at each other. Was there an argument in the car? That's what we're getting to, the meltdown. Was there a meltdown before you guys came in studio?
Yeah,
We
knowing
had a
we're
little
coming
clip
here.
at a pizza shop.
What happened?
Well, we both realized that we were headed to the same place here, and then things just kind of fell apart.
Really? Mm-hmm. But then you're here, aren't you? Look at this beautiful studio.
Studio's great.
Yeah, this is a great
This is
studio. You
gorgeous.
have nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
Well, I
You
have
didn't
some-
create the studio.
But the
You didn't-
no, I didn't have. But the
This is someone else's hard work.
Someone else did a really good job with this room. JJ.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. You should be having look. They even have. Usually we should have it open, right? We should have it open.
I
Yeah.
closed it.
It's on the floor.
Oh, it's on the floor. Never mind. But you guys even have like the club feel of like performing on stage right behind. This is pretty fucking cool. Look at that.
We didn't come
Did
to
you-
perform.
No, I understand. But we're adding the ambiance to this. Like, how are you guys not happy? Look, this is a problem with. I'm telling you guys now. Forget them for a second. This is a problem with the society. Everyone's complaining about the weather. We have a snowstorm. But you know what? It could be World War III with Russia and Ukraine. We could
Right
be,
now, I'd rather World War III.
Than
You know
being
that?
here?
Yeah, right now than listen to you tell people about a snowstorm that's happening. I would rather be in a bomb shelter.
Yeah, and can I tell you
For my
that
life.
story about my name? That was garbage.
I thought it was very funny.
That was a bullshit story, JJ.
That
wasn't a story.
Well, I was calling you the wrong thing because I thought it was based on.
But you think you were calling him the wrong thing because you think the two T's are a D.
No, not
You
a
just
D.
don't understand the English language. So
There's-
for you weren't calling him the wrong name. You were calling him the right name in JJ Lieberman's world.
Okay, but hold on. Wait, question. Okay, I was calling him the right name. I didn't think it was a D. I thought it sounded like a D. I thought two T's make a D sound.
Right.
So I said Jared because more people are named
No, we
Jared.
understood that. We get that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you shaved your mustache. You want to talk about that? People might know because people might have saw you yesterday and they're going to see this on YouTube and Smithy.tv and they're going to like...
I don't know.
They're
That's
asking
this
what
is?
time it is. We have to finish this. Okay, so let's go. Okay. So you guys are very good friends, correct?
Yes.
But you both travel for you do travel right now for stand up, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
why?
so how do you guys keep in contact when you're traveling?
It's 2014, JJ.
Well, I want to know the meet, like, do you guys Skype and stuff?
No, we write letters and mail them.
No.
Yeah. We got a
Yeah.
pigeon that we haven't seen in a while, but
Are you guys right now? We did hung out last night together.
We didn't hang out.
Well, by circumstance.
We were just at the same show.
Right, but we hung out after.
I was hanging out with other people, JJ.
And I was there. But wait, okay. But it was what was I gonna say? So how do you like no Skype calls?
Yeah, we FaceTime. We FaceTime.
Do you FaceTime on the iPhone?
Yeah.
I don't have an iPhone. I just have
I can see that.
You got a fucking burner phone.
what's that? No, it's Hawaii.
7-Eleven.
It's not a company.
Mm-hmm. Actually, maybe you should
No, I know
read
it says that, but
It might say Samsung.
No, that's what it is.
For all we know.
It's a Samsung. It's like the no frills president's choice for Win Mobile.
what was that breathing exercise you were doing yesterday from the MRI?
So I had an MRI last week
you gotta watch this.
because I went so hard on stage, and so I just
So hard on stage.
I went so hard on stage, and I had to. It was, you know when it was? It was December.
Tell me.
December 23rd. I had a show.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve when you, Ryan,
No.
and Danny.
Christmas Eve.
Not Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve's Eve.
There you go.
When you, Ryan, and Danny came to Imperial, and you did the, and then you went to see a movie after at AMC.
Okay.
You see, remember? That's a sick memory. But
I remember that too.
I was hosting, and then people were just like quiet. And so after you guys left, I started screaming at them, and then they started like really enjoying my screaming, and I got a really bad headache. So I saw 2 different doctors, and then after the one prescribed an MRI because I was getting terrible headaches. But before the MRI, I went online to get like some breathing exercises, and that's what I was doing last night. I was just opening up my diaphragm.
No. There it is.
You guys are so fucking exciting today. Come on, man, pick it up. Let's go.
Well,
I
what's next on the list?
don't know. Well, I thought we were gonna have the Jarrett thing was funny for me. The good friends Skyping. I want to hear about your Skype conversation.
Well, what do you want to hear about it? We Skype.
Like, what do you talk about?
The same thing most other people talk about. Life,
Okay.
misery.
Okay. Here's a good one. We got a great one here.
I hope so.
Okay, so certain words around you two I'm not allowed to say, right? We should get into this.
Sure.
So we're not allowed to say no offstage riffing.
Well, you can go ahead and explain what offstage riffing is.
So
first.
because in comedians when they start to what normal people would call ad lib, it's called riffing on stage. Like they go away, they start ad libbing, and what comedians call riff. So what I like to do when I'm not on stage, I like to riff with my other fellow comedians and buddies, but they don't like it because I call it off-stage riffing, because what I'm doing is what I do on stage, but...
Take a pic of us here.
What's that? We're going to have a picture after.
Yeah.
But we do an off-stage riff, and you guys say I can't use it.
Oops.
Why?
Wait, just say riff. What are the other words? No, it's just you just say that you're riffing.
Now, riff.
Okay, that's
The
what he's doing.
definition is a short, repeated phrase frequently played over, changing chords or harmonies. That's one of the
That's a
definitions.
music...
Or a monologue or spoken improvisation.
Right. So we're...
A humorous one on a particular subject.
Read that second last line there again.
A humorous one.
Right.
That's very important.
but they're fine. We were laughing last night at the bar.
We were laughing with our own,
So that I can't say. So, and with the other one, I'm not allowed to say no. I can't say a sentence with the word smashing, bombing.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
I've been doing comedy for a while now.
Yeah.
I've never smashed or riffed in any level where you can tell people.
I
that
saw
you've
last night you smashed. Last night they were applauding. You're getting applause breaks. How's that not a smash?
You have a lot to learn, buddy. A smash is like... Did you ever watch Chris Rock's special? That's a smash. You can
No.
drop the mic at the end. That's a smash.
No, but you were
Yours
making...
is more of a squash.
Yeah, you can't just get laughs, which is what you should be doing as a comedian anyway. You should be
Yeah.
getting laughs. So if you get laughs, that's not a smash. That's just you doing what you should be doing.
Yeah, but when you were getting multiple applause breaks,
People clap sometimes, man.
but you said afterwards you asked for it, but you're being sarcastic.
Hey man, if people want to clap, they clap. But it doesn't, it's a room full of people that have fun. Sometimes they clap for laughter.
There's no meltdowns going on. Like, I thought you guys would. You guys are not. You were so upset coming in here. Maybe there's something going on between you two.
No, it's just the fact that we had to walk through a snowstorm.
We could have canceled. I mean, there's a lot of people. I've told the fan base. We have a big fan base that
You said sometimes 80 people watch this.
no, 80 people at a time. Like,
What do you mean at a time?
Like, they watch one at a time, 80, and then another 80 people will watch. That's what I meant. Like, they're not,
That's not how you phrase it. You said sometimes videos only get watched 80 times.
Yeah, but sometimes 300 and something. But there's, like, when I was saying this, like, I posted to some of my friends that this was who is coming on the show. People are like, oh, I can't wait because they're so entertaining. So there's a high expectation, and in the first 10 minutes, the people are they're gonna get mad, and I'm gonna want, like,
You're gonna lose subscribers for this episode alone.
I don't think so.
Oof.
But what? Why did you guys meet up before? What happened? Like,
I picked him up in this chaotic snowstorm from work.
And the whole way down, you must have been you could have, like, you were motherfucking me. I couldn't even defend myself.
We were motherfucking you? How does that work?
Like, you're just driving this motherfucker coming to podcast. I didn't make it snow.
Well, I mean, it feels that way almost.
Really?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Everything's
It feels
kinda
like you
working
control the
against us.
weather.
No.
A little bit.
No, but I didn't even know. Like, this is crazy. It was so warm yesterday. I went outside to walk my dogs after show, and I was walking with just a jacket on. And now today I've got the
Do
gloves.
they know about your dogs?
Yeah, I have two
Little guy,
dogs.
right?
Yeah, I've showed them. I have two dogs. I have two Chihuahuas. Big deal. Big deal. Nobody.
Feel you get warm and soft while you said that.
What? That's what I live in a small space. Well, that's not one looks.
Well,
like,
obviously, we don't expect you to have a Great Dane, but I
a
mean,
couple basset hounds.
no. One's a smaller mixed Chihuahua. Looks like Gizmo.
see, if you had a bulldog, that would make sense.
I want a bulldog.
It would be understandable. Small dog,
What
but
are
it
their
looks
names?
like JJ.
Moses and Thor.
Quite a fucking
Well-
jump between those two.
Well, Moses is obviously because he split the Red Sea, and Thor, the god of whatever it is.
Thunder.
Yeah, right. That's the god of thunder.
Oh, Jesus.
Now I know why you named your two Chihuahuas. Those
Well, no. One's not a Chihuahua. One's looks like Toto from The Wizard of Oz, but it's very masculine. These are very.
Sure,
They're not
Yeah,
masculine
They're very
dogs.
masculine
There's no
dogs.
There is
They're
nothing
they're
that your
100%
pocket bag
masculine.
dogs would
What's a
call.
masculine dog?
A Doberman Pinscher.
Yeah,
A
but you can't-
Doberman
but you
Pinscher.
can't have that
Pointy
in-
ears. A boxer. It's in the name.
Yeah, but boxers die early.
They all the dying. It doesn't matter. All purebred dogs will die
a
quicker.
masculine
A
thing.
German
Learn to let
Shepherd.
go.
Yeah, but you can't
German
have,
Shepherd. You get
can-
pointy ears on a dog. But
My place is the size of, like.
let me. You have to understand. You just said the dog from Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
The dog that Dorothy with red shoes that clicked together and went to fucking the
She
Oz.
is effeminate. Or she's feminine.
Everything about Oz was effeminate.
Not that, but this one is
There was
masculine.
nothing.
Dude,
There were flying monkeys. Nothing about those
Dude,
monkeys was
he-
masculine. You
he-
understand this?
Are you a show tunes guy, JJ?
show tunes?
Yeah.
Like cartoons?
Oh.
No, man. Oh, Jesus.
What do you mean show tunes?
How are you in show business? You don't
Yeah,
even know
what-
what show tunes are.
What is this?
Like, what do you mean show tunes? Like show tunes?
There's only one kind of show tunes.
But-
Got a little dog on a shirt.
This is a
does
poker
that already.
shirt.
Love
This is
little
a
dogs.
poker. This is okay. I was a professional poker player for 4 years. Just
They
saying.
sure gambled
They
when you
don't
wore
know that
every
already?
day.
They do. We
You have
had.
to tell them again.
For those who are new to the
was just tuning in
podcast,
now.
hold on. Yeah, for those who are just tuning into the podcast, we've had Cal Anderson on this podcast before. You know who Cal Anderson? The number one
And
online
against a poker player.
number one online poker player in the world.
Good guess.
He's infamous for being one of the best in the world.
What else is on that sheet right now?
Yeah.
I want to figure out what's on that sheet.
Well, the way it started off, you know what I wrote this one, last one. I didn't even think we'd get to it
Oh,
because
you
it'd be,
thought we were really gonna get some miles
Yeah.
out of my name.
yeah, I did. I thought we were gonna get, I had some.
what do you want? How do we talk about FaceTime for 18 minutes where you go, well, we ran out of time.
Because,
Sorry,
I
folks.
thought it would be because what I put in here was my buddy Ollie. Ollie, because Ollie, my best friend, is...
So is this about stuff you want to talk about?
No,
about
no.
yourself?
But you guys could talk about it, and then I could
You
also...
want to tell us about your buddy Ali?
No, I was going to riff in
Tell
about...
us about your friend Ali.
Okay, sorry. I was going to ad-lib in about my...
No, you don't understand. We're having a conversation.
Okay,
There's no riffing. You were just going to talk.
You were
was gonna-
We're
say
all
something
just
different.
talking right now.
Okay, so I was just going to come in. See, now this is where the podcast is. Like, if we could cut out the first 10 minutes, this is what it's supposed to be. But you guys came in here, ooh, the weather. I didn't do nothing about the weather. And now look how happy you are. You guys are going to have a great time. And you're going to watch this. And you're going to say the last 10 minutes. And this is what I wrote.
That is incredibly bold of you to assume that I'm happy.
You're very happy now. You're energetic. You're adding to the podcast. The room is vibrant with energy right
Do you
now. This was supposed to go viral. Look what it wrote. Read this last word.
Can I see your chicken scratch?
No, you can't, because one thing can't be said, though, as long as you don't say that word.
All right.
Okay, but look what this says. What's this? Read this statement out.
This could go viral.
This episode was supposed to go viral.
No, it's not supposed to. Could is not supposed to.
No, but this
could
is-
means the potential to go viral.
But this had the potential to go viral. Like right now, if we-
Everything has the potential to go viral. If I farted in a camera, it has the potential to go.
I'm talking to my producer, Ryan. Now that it is the last 5 minutes, we only have 5 minutes. This is what it's supposed to be. This would go viral because we're on iTunes. Do you know we are available? I was telling Danny and Ryan, there are people all over the world that watch this podcast. Okay, we have had downloads, and now they're gonna. But now we might. I'm just gonna do a 10-minute podcast. We're gonna just cut in from the 10 minutes, and nobody's gonna know what we're talking about because they're like, "This is so good. How could it possibly be bad?" This is gonna go viral. The 10. I spit on myself. That's how passionate I am. The 10 minutes.
So do you just force people to go into a meltdown mode? Is that
No,
what you do?
there's no force down. There's.
Well, that's what happens. You think we're happy right now? You reached us to a point of frustration.
He's a much better personality. Like you walked in, you both when I started, you went on your phone, and it looked like you went on your phone because people lost interest in this.
No, I was
but you went on your
defining
phone, right? Okay, well,
riff.
but people was watching this for the first 2 minutes. I'm like uncomfortable, and I don't want to say nothing. They're like, "Oh, this guy."
Say something. If you're a riffer, say it. Riff all you want.
But that's what it looked like. It looked like that. But now when they see afterwards that you should have said like, "Hey, I'm going to get a definition of what riffing is."
Sorry, so you wanted me, let's say that was a joke, right?
Yeah.
Let's say me taking out my phone was a joke to define it. If that's the build-up and the punchline is me defining what riffing means.
You did a lot. There was honestly.
You wanted me to first give the punchline of the joke away and then explain the joke.
No, it was just misdirection for me. I started to sweat.
JJ, you go back and watch those first 10 minutes, and I think you're going to be quite happy. You're going to find a few nice little surprises in there.
There were a couple nice little surprises, but I really enjoyed. But the whole goal of this episode was to go viral, like 100,000 views. I really.
You can't force these things.
I know.
JJ.
That's why. You're right. That's why I wrote could, but I should have wrote should.
You're going to plummet in the iTunes charts.
Why is that?
Plummet. What,
You
no.
can't force viral videos.
No, but you got to make. But that's why I said could. You're right. Maybe I made a mistake. I thought having your I don't know the word, like you guys bounce off each other. I thought the Jarrett thing was high level. I thought that was a very high level thing.
Fucking smash, buddy.
The Skype thing. The Skype thing was.
What was supposed to be
Jesus
funny
Christ.
about Skype? I don't want to bang on this table because it's nice.
Like,
Fuck!
JJ, did you do your
What?
notes with fucking crayon
What was
and your
supposed to
tongue
be
out?
nice? What? When you thought FaceTime, what were you thinking? I'm sorry for yelling in the mic. What were you thinking when you were like,
Okay,
we're going to talk
honestly-
FaceTime? What in your head was like, this is viral.
Yeah.
We're going to go viral. We're going to talk about fucking FaceTime.
I wanna believe
It's
that
a
he was
feature on the
tossing and
iPhone.
turning. He's
Okay.
tossing and turning for a week about this show, and then he just woke up in his sleep. He's like,
No,
fuck,
last-
He asked me
FaceTime!
yesterday. He
Can-
asked me yesterday.
Okay, there's 3 things here, and I thought this would be
This shit?
5 minutes. Okay, the Jarrett. See, I even wrote Jarrett/Jared sounds like a D. I thought the 2 T's sound like a D, and then I brought up the PSY thing, Psy, and I said PHY, so I'm gonna look like an idiot now. That was a 5-minute segment. Good friends, and
We're
then
great friends.
I know, and then I pointed arrow to Skype.
To Skype.
And then I
Yeah.
wrote Ollie Mo, and that was definitely 5 to 7 in my head.
Where are we at now?
You can't-
Holy
you
fuck.
can't
We're almost
control
done.
the
Yeah,
conversation.
19:30.
we're wrapping up soon. But then the not allowed to say and I didn't even say bomb. I wrote SA because smash, bomb, or kill. Okay, or kill. Or offstage riff. I definitely thought that would take us to the close, and that's why I even wrote a question mark over this next one that we crossed out. And my last run, this was more of a thought. I was like thinking, I wrote this down, and I went, whoa, this could go viral. And I wrote it like, I was so in the moment, I wrote it down. This could go viral.
You got to get out of the moment for a second. You know what I mean? Step outside. Take a look around.
I'll tell you something.
Let's go. FaceTime has been a feature on a phone. Do you not have FaceTime?
No, I don't have nothing because...
Can we get you set up?
For you guys?
No, for you. For you,
no,
so
I
you
have
can
Skype.
see what it's like.
I'll tell you. We're going to wrap this up, but the last 10 minutes I liked. I really enjoyed it.
I didn't. I liked the first.
I like the first 10.
Yeah.
Why?
Because that was more enjoyable. Less stress on my soul.
Yeah, your producer liked the first 10. He was giggling.
He was laughing. I was I can't sell. I was sweating very hard the first 10 minutes. Very uncomfortable. But would you guys come back?
No. Is that your goal? Your goal is to
No,
not get us
I
ever come
legitimately would love you guys to come back. But fuck, the last 10 minutes were so good. That was fun. That's what I live for. Like, not like that, but okay, guys. That was an installment. Okay, remember you can download it on iTunes. What do they do? Just go to smithy.tv on iTunes. Smithy.tv. You can also like my Facebook page, The Meltdown with JJ Lieberman. Now you know the show of the title of the show. And this has been Jarrett Campbell, Keven Soldo. Very funny. Follow them on Twitter at Jarrett Campbell, at Keven Soldo, and the Jarrett is with 2 T's. All right, guys, we'll see you next week.